But my first move was when I finished college in Slovakia, and I was like, okay. And I think I was around 20 years old. So I was like, okay, I really want to move. So I started doing some research, how I can move, what kind of visa I can get. And that was the process. We did the trailer and people really loved it. I was actually surprised. First of all, I was a little bit scared because Crow is an amazing movie and they did other Crow movies and they weren't that good. So we were, yeah, so we were thinking, okay, what are people gonna say if we're gonna do actual female Crow? It's something different. So he did a script a little bit differently. This movie, The Crow, and that I am playing, it's good, but in some ways it's a little bit insane. She was resurrected. So I was used to in New York, and for me New York was more tough. Definitely. And people there not so friendly, I would have to say. People in California are much more friendly, and I feel like they're more helpful. Like in New York, they are like, okay, here, go and just do your thing and, save yourself pretty much. A lot of even casting directors or, agents or anyone that was talking to me, it wasn't always about looks. It was about, how I present myself, how I talk. Um, I have very sharp, face. So I always call the eye of anyone when I walk into the room, but I wouldn't say it's always about the beauty. I feel like it's about, how you really present. Yes, so I definitely loved Audrey's Hepburn character in Breakfast at Tiffany's. I feel like that's totally me. I told the director when we're gonna do this scene, I wanna be actually buried. Like you guys need to like with all the right things. We have to be careful, but I wanna be buried because I wanna have that feeling, that face when I get up and when I go up from the ground and I wanna feel that air and I want you to capture it. That's what I told him. So I'm originally from Slovakia, Central Europe, and I came to United States like 10 years ago. First, I was working on film back in New York, and now I'm here in LA for about 2 years.
Hey everyone, this is Abhi from No-Budget Filmmaking Podcast, and here with me is Mia. Hi, Mia.
Hi.
Would you like to introduce yourself to our audience who don't know your work?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So my name is Mia Rivers. I'm originally from Slovakia, Central Europe, and I came to United States like 10 years ago. First, I was working on film back in New York, and now I'm here in LA for about 2 years.
How did you start it?
So I started back in Europe. I think when I was a teenager, I started with theater, short movies, short films, documentaries, and TV series like that.
Okay. When did you decided to make the move to US?
I always knew since I was a kid that I'm gonna move to US. It was always my big dream. But my first move was when I finished college in Slovakia, and I was like, okay. And I think I was around 20 years old. So I was like, okay, I really want to move. So I started doing some research, how I can move, what kind of visa I can get. And that was the process.
Uh, Sorry about that. What was your was there any point in when did you exactly came here?
In 2015.
15. Okay.
Mhm.
And you first went to New York,
Yes, New York.
and then you came here around
2024, actually.
four. Okay.
Yes.
This camera angle is getting a little bit weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it slipped. So
Better like this or?
a little bit up. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So mostly uh so what was your background in acting? Was it theater or was it all the way through like film, commercials?
Yeah, so first I started with theater back in Europe. It was mostly theater and just I would say short movies in Europe, and then I decided I really wanna, you know, go into movie making, you know. So that's why I think I moved to LA.
Mm. But you moved to LA later. So what did you learn in New York before moving to LA?
Yeah, so in New York, first when I came here, I started actually with modeling because I was thinking, okay, I wanna maybe change. And New York was perfect for modeling that time. But I did many acting classes and I took several courses over the years, and I did a couple movies, short movies there. But I didn't see my future in New York really. So that's why I decided to move to LA.
Hmm. And what you have been doing in LA ever since?
Yeah, so I recently started working on the new movie, and it's like a dark thriller. Um, uh, it's very similar to the Crow movie, and the name of the movie is actually Crow Dark Resurrection. And I was very inspired to be in this movie. So I'm a female lead in the movie, and when I met director, I was very excited that he chose me to be a lead actress because The Crow was the movie that I grew up on, and Brandon Lee was one of my definitely favorite actors.
Yeah. Unfortunate of what happened. May he rest in peace.
Yes.
But it's yeah, how did you get this part?
So it was actually very very funny. When I met the director, I was auditioning for other part of the movie, and then we start talking. We were like, thinking about going forward with this movie, and then I actually said, "Oh, you know what? I would be very interested into working with you on other movies as well." And moving forward, we decided, okay, let's try it. But it was like around Halloween time last year. Um, I came up with the idea of the short, like video and the photo shoot of the crow. And then he's like, you know what? I like this vibe. I think you would be perfect for it. Let's just, do a movie. So he wrote the whole script for it, and we got the actors, and we working on it.
So it's an indie project. It's a passion indie project.
Yes, this one it is. Yes.
Yes, that's amazing. And is it are you guys planning to put it on festivals or
Yes, we are thinking. We are not sure, but we did a trailer and people really loved it. I was actually surprised. First of all, I was a little bit scared because Crow is an amazing movie, and they did other Crow movies and they weren't that good. So we were, yeah, so we were thinking, okay, what are people gonna say if we're gonna do actual female Crow? It's something different. So he did a script a little bit differently. So I would have to say I feel like it's a kind of the Crow, but mixed with the Joker, and other aspects of the thriller and dark and horror, and it's pretty good. And I'm actually enjoying that I have to learn my own stunts, and I've been training for that, and that's very exciting actually.
Without giving anything away, when you say stunts, without giving a lot of spoilers or anything, what kind of stunts? Like weapons, car, martial art, what exactly?
Yes, so I would say weapons definitely and martial arts. So we were working on my character, and we are still actually working on it. What kind of martial art she would have, or also the other actors, other stuntmen are working on it. So we really like we're thinking about mixing martial arts, and we want to see the difference between the female, and she is a little bit like against the male, so we want to point that out, how female can move very lightly, but it can be very synchronized, and on the other side, the male, it's very tough, very, you know I would say bad kinda. So it's very exciting because it's something else. I've never been working on the movie like this. It's definitely something new.
Hmm, interesting. No, because I do stunts and fighting too. That's why I asked.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, but I mainly do like um, hits, martial art, not a lot of weapons,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the gun stuff. But oh, sorry, I said the word. uh, so yeah, that's good. That's absolutely amazing. I think, are you taking inspiration from any movies?
Yeah. So of course I took inspiration from Crow. I think that was the original one. That was amazing. But yeah, I would say. Um, I'm big fan of the Heath Ledger Joker because that was, I think, one of the best Jokers. He also won, award for it after he died, unfortunately. But it was amazing how he played it. So this movie, The Crow, and that I am playing, it's good, but in some ways it's a little bit insane. She was resurrected, so things are getting to her. She has a really good heart, but it's starting to turn black, and I think I took a lot of inspiration from Spider-Man, original Spider-Man 3, when he turned in a black suit. I think it was my favorite scene. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Whenever I think about Spider-Man 3, I think about the whole dance sequence with
Oh
Tobey
yeah, that's
Maguire.
that's the funny one. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that scene. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean Toby Maguire was amazing in that, like definitely. And how he turned from the really good hero, was turning to the villain, so that was pretty bad.
He was basically an a-hole, a jerk,
Yes,
and
yes.
and his dance. I always giggle when I think about his dance.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, since we are living in LA and the gas prices are going crazy
Oh
and
yeah.
traffic and all that fun stuff, um, it's hard to sustain ourselves with just um, doing what we're doing, basically performing or doing stunt work or perform acting in indie movies. Now, how did you manage that? Because apparently, and you're also from a different country, so I don't think I'm I'm thinking that you don't even have that support here as well.
Oh yeah, it's been really tough, but I mean hustling all the time, Um Yeah, I have no family really, but I would have to say I have amazing friends. They've been always helping me, and I have a lot of support from. my coworkers, and but it's been really hard. I would have to say in California it's not that easy, but I feel like I was used to in New York, and for me New York was more tough. Definitely, and people there not so friendly, I would have to say. People in California are much more friendly, and I feel like they are more helpful. Like in New York, they are like, okay, here, go and just do your thing and, save yourself pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, uh, yeah. Yeah, I cannot say anything else. It's completely different, but I think it's New York is a different place. I think most of the East Coast and Midwest, the rest of the Midwest and East Coast is quite friendly to kind and friendly,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think New York has that vibe.
Yeah, everyone is busy, everyone is running around, so no one cares.
Yeah.
Okay. Apart from that, what do you think about the Uh, do you have any other projects lined up, or are you training for other things as well? Because again, the hustle never stops, as you say.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I actually have another project coming, but it's more like a charity event, I would say. And this is the modeling project actually. It's gonna be like a fashion show for a new um clothing line, and it's complete charity project because all the, money, or all the sales are gonna be actually converted into helping homeless and kids, without, clothes and food and housing. So I feel like I chose this project because it really touched my heart. And so I'm gonna be, since next month, I think I'm gonna be, uh, trying, walking, getting ready for the show and other things. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Funny enough, I do had a lot, not a lot, but a good amount of models on my podcast, and most of them say the same thing. It's more about how you present yourself and your personality, apart from what you look, basically.
Yes,
Like,
exactly. Yeah.
so you had the same experience.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I always had a lot of even casting directors or agents or anyone that was talking to me. It wasn't always about looks. It was about how I present myself, how I talk. Um, I have very sharp face, so I always call the eye of anyone when I walk into the room, but I wouldn't say it's always about the beauty. I feel like it's about how you really present.
What does that even mean, like sharp face and a soft face? Because I get that a lot that I have a soft face, so I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, so usually they told me that I have very unique, like, um compartments on my face, like, or edges, like I'm from Slovakia, and I don't really look classics, like a classic Slovak girl. Usually they are very blonde, long blonde hair, blue eyes, and the skin is, it can be either like very pale or darker. And I'm like, in between, some, like, depends on the time of the year, of course. But I would say most of the models that I know, or actors from Slovakia, they definitely don't look like me.
So it's more about your unique features instead of people think that it's just about you should just look pretty or just
Yes.
be tall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How tall are you, if I may ask?
5'7".
Oh, so you're almost that range, like 5'7" and above. They go for.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, so are you a runway model or a photo shoot model or both?
Oh, so I tried runway, but that wasn't really my thing. But mostly photo shoot, fashion or uh, for usually promotions, advertisements, stuff like that.
Hmm, interesting. And it's you mentioned a couple of actors and characters that you love. Do you want to mention more? Because I feel like you should have a little bit more people that inspire you.
Yes, so one of my very favorite actors, I think, it's Hayden Christensen, and he played in Star Wars trilogy and other TV series. Um, and I was lucky to actually meet him last year in Comic Con LA, and I was talking to him for a little bit. He's very down to earth, amazing actor, and I didn't like he got so much hate for playing Anakin before, and now people are like all crazy. I used to love him that time. I think he played Anakin the way that it should be played. You know, like it's just not every single character needs to be like all right, okay. Like you have to portray some characters different way, and he actually did uh, play Anakin perfectly. And also, I met Ewan McGregor. He was amazing as Obi-Wan, or I know him from other movies as well. But very, very nice guy, very nice person. And who else I would mention? Definitely, I like old movies. So I like the older actors, the classic Hollywood era. And I think that's what inspired me the most. I mean, Vivian Lee with Gone with the Wind, Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany, Marlon Brando, all those actors. I think that's the classic.
Yeah. If I have to name drop one actor which I really love and I think is underrated, Vincent Price.
Mm.
Have you heard of him?
No, not really.
He was in almost every horror movie, Universal horror movie, like
Oh, okay.
yeah, Vincent Price, and he.
Oh, okay. Maybe I know actually. Okay.
Have you heard the song Thriller?
Yes.
So the guy who says darkness in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, that's Vincent Price.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Nice.
yeah. I
I
love
love
Vincent
Michael
Price.
Jackson, so.
I love Vincent Price. He's amazing, and also Christopher Lee.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I'm forgetting his name. Do you know his name? Who played It's a Wonderful Life? Who played the lead?
Oh, yeah, I know who you mean, but also his name.
Skipping. He was in Rear Window and Vertigo. You know what? I'll look it up right now. Wait.
Yeah.
James Stewart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love James Stewart as well. He was amazing.
Nice.
Yes. Yes. So you mentioned the people, but um, what about any characters?
Oh, yes. So I definitely loved Audrey's Hepburn character in Breakfast at Tiffany's. I feel like that's totally me. How she was very, very confused what she wanted to do, who she wanted to be. She didn't know who she was. And I think the last scene of her talking in the car, throwing the cat out, and then crying, then getting the cat back, it was like, I think one of the best acting that Audrey did. Like she was amazing, and also she inspired me a lot. She was European, same as me. So most of her characters were inspired by European, or Europe. So it was really amazing to see her playing in Hollywood. And then other characters, I really love one character in this is a TV show actually, Grey's Anatomy, and it's still going on. And I have like two favorite characters. They're like one is already not playing there, and the other one is still like kind of on and off. So it's the main lead, the Meredith Grey that Ellen Pompeo is playing. She's going through a lot of things, very strong female, and a lot of bad things happening to her over the years. And then another one, Sandra Oh, Christina Yang. It's one of the best, characters that were played in the TV, I think, series. And I was very sad when she stopped actually, because I learned a lot from her acting, you know.
Okay. So when you say you learned a lot, what did you exactly learn? Like, for example, like if I see um Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah.
I see I don't see him he's acting overacting. I see him expressing in a different way. So I learned that when you are expressing something in a different way, or when I see, for example, Jack Nicholson, so I see him changing character, explaining the same thing, how to express the same emotion in different characters. So what did you exactly learn from them?
Yeah, just to feel with the character, like you are you, but then when you play in someone else, you need to feel it. You need to be in it, really. So even your mind need to change, you know, and you have to be in the character. So when I seen them both playing, especially one of the tragic, series, that was the best thing that could happen to me, because then I felt like, all right, so they're really feeling it. They're going through that dramatic, session of that, when they are really like about to maybe get into accident, like lose loved one or almost die. Like you have to feel it. You have to be in that point when you can't be like, just okay, let me play that I am sad because my husband just died. You kind of have to get the emotions in it.
What's your exact process? Like if I come up to you and I say, Mia, you have to play uh, a tragic character who is almost in prison and is being tortured, but have to free herself. So what would be your process?
So definitely, I would wanna know about more about the character, what she's thinking, where she came from, how is she even walking, how is she thinking, that is she very serious, or is she not? Is she okay with her mind? So all the details I could get, and then bring myself in it, and again create the character and be in it and feel the emotions, of the tragedy, for example.
Hmm. Like how much you said you did said about physical, right? Like how she walks and how she talks, but not everyone would tell you how she walks and talks. They will just tell you, okay, she has not ate for 3 days, and you figured it out. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. Then I loved when I'm actually learning new things, and I love when I can feel the pain. So, like you said, like if she wasn't eating for 3 days, I would try not to eat for 3 days and feel the same way.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's a dangerous territory, don't you think? Because that's how it kind of ended Heath Ledger because he was not. sleeping, and then playing Joker took a lot of toll on his body. And
I know, but I have to say that's a art. It's artistry, and I think the best actors are really in it, and they push themselves. And I know it's unfortunate in some events, but he did one of the best performances of his life. And of course, it was very sad. Uh, but in my way, I'm also being careful. But things happens. It's like same with the Brandon Lee. There was an accident on the set, with a weapon, and no one was thinking. They were all thinking like, oh, he fell, and he's playing it perfectly. He's great, and they didn't really help me the first second. But for me, I really want to feel, and with this new movie that we are doing, I'm actually having one scene there where I'm gonna resurrect, and I'm gonna be in the ground, and I need to get out. So I told the director, when we're gonna do this scene, I wanna be actually buried. Like, you guys need to, like, with all the right things. We have to be careful, but I wanna be buried because I wanna have that feeling, that face when I get up and when I go up from the ground, and I wanna feel that air, and I want you to capture it. That's what I told him. So we are going to shoot that scene.
okay, I hate to say that, but that thing can be emulated. You don't have to go inside. You can simply hold your breath, or someone else can hold your breath off camera. And you know what I mean? It can be way, way safer. You know what I mean?
I know, but I want to go for the raw emotions, like
Okay.
very raw and honest, straight up.
Because again, as I said previously, that's a dangerous territory because we have seen a lot of
Accidents, I know.
and a lot of careers because who would know what he did afterwards because he that was his best performance after Joker, and people would be lining up for him to do anything, and he was not a bad actor before. He was a
Yeah,
good.
he was not. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing about him. He never took an acting class, actually.
Hmm.
He just went straight to it and he was feeling it. I feel like some people, they just have it in their gut, you know? They were just born to be actors.
Yeah, and there's different methods too, so
Yeah,
but that's your calling is kind of method with it.
yeah. I know. I just wanna feel the best. I wanna give my best. So some of the scenes that I am doing, I really want to feel it and go through it. And same with the stunts. I was like, okay, I wanna learn that. I wanna go ahead and I wanna try it. And that's also not very safe, at least some of the scenes. Are we gonna have a scene with the fire as well? And that's we have the like fire spinners and all that, but it's not gonna be really safe scene, but we need to be safe, of course. But I said to myself, I want to try it. I want to see, how I can feel and what can I do. So
If you don't mind me asking, is it your personality off camera is similar, like trying new things and putting yourself in danger, like an adrenaline junkie kind of way?
50-50. Sometimes I'm like really like, okay, let's do this, let's do that, and being very like trying new things. And also same with the adrenaline, like I love to try crazy things sometimes. But on the other way, I'm like, no, no, I don't want to do that. I want to stay back, and I just don't want to do anything, or I want to be careful. So it's like very, very different. I feel like depends on the day.
Hmm. What about other media like anime or TV shows or anything that have you? delved into that? Is it part of your taste?
Definitely TV shows. I grew up on them. I've been watching a lot of TV shows, and I think most of them made me want to move to California or US. And anime, I've seen some, but I'm not really like very into it. But I know some, and I've seen some.
Yeah, that kind of hurts my feelings, but sure.
Really, what do you like?
I like anime a lot. It's like Dragon Ball Z. Everyone starts with
Okay,
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball. Yeah, of course I know that.
Dragon Ball Z, then Naruto, then
Yeah, I've seen that as
Pokemon.
well. Okay, Pokemon is one of my favorite, I have to say. I grew up on Pokemon, so
Yeah, so that's good, right? You do like anime.
yeah,
Just
I
admit it.
do. I do. I used to
Okay.
play a Pokemon game too, so
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we can be friends. I was
okay,
thinking
good.
about no, it's good because anime a lot of fight choreography that I get it's mostly from anime because they are
Yeah,
so amazing. It's
yeah,
amazing.
that's true.
But yeah. So and apart from that project, do you have any other projects that you want to talk about here?
So I have couple offers coming on, and I really want to get into more into Hollywood scene. So I've been working on that, but it's still in the talks, so I can't really talk about that that much. But I'm excited. Like, let's see, because I feel like the market is getting back. It was really down, and it was very hard to actually get anything or get any work. Um, but slowly, it's going there, and I feel like I still need to get my break. So I'm slowly getting there and doing my things and getting better every day.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And yeah, I don't have anything else. Is there anything you want to mention here for anyone who's listening? Any suggestion, idea, advice for people, uh, young people who wants to go there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you have a dream and you want to pursue acting, try, always try. It's hard, but I wasn't acting for couple of years in New York. I was feeling very, I would say, depressed because I couldn't do something I loved. And even if it's gonna be just your hobby, maybe it's not gonna be your, future career, or it's not gonna be the best. Just try it and get better, focus, and bring that art. Like, put all your feelings in the art and just do it.
Mm, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, it was amazing to talk to you, Mia, and I hope I talk to you soon. I
Thank
will,
you. You too.
and thank you very much for giving me your time.
Sure.
Okay,
Thank you as well.
and cut. Okay.
Please, 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 I'm begging you. Please. I'm desperate. I don't know what to do. Please subscribe.
Subscribe to my channel.